Hi! In today's video, I thought we could do a craft project together. I found this on clearance at a local craft store. It's a Creativity for Kids kit, and I just thought it would be fun to do it together. I haven't opened it or anything, so let's get started. It's a Mosaic Trinket box. It's supposed to have all the things you need in here, so let's see what's included. Chipboard trinket box with lid, assorted acrylic mosaic pieces, craft glue, glitter grout, fabric ruffle, double-sided adhesive strip, instructions. Well, anything that includes glitter has to be good, right? So let's go ahead and open this up and see what we're dealing with. It's taped. So first we have the mosaic pieces. Hold on 1 second, I have to adjust something on the camera. There. In a nice crinkly bag. Then we have the instructions. We'll take a look at those in a moment. And we have the craft glue and the glitter grout and the ruffle. Finally, here is the box. It's pink in the shape of a heart. I definitely would have loved this kit when I was younger. Okay, so let me grab a pair of scissors so we can get everything open. We have our box. With some silica gel inside. And inside it has kind of a velvety lining. Let's open up our glues. And our ruffle. Oh, this looks like an adhesive strip for the ruffle, maybe. Not sure, we'll see. But here's the ruffle, which will eventually go around the box, if we're lucky. And here are our glues. Well, glue and glitter. Let's see what the instructions say. Before you begin, work on a clean, flat surface where you can leave your box undisturbed to dry for a few hours. Cover your work surface and have a damp paper towel handy. Although the glue and glitter grout are washable, it's best to clean up any spills right away. Planning your pattern. If you need inspiration, look at the sample pictured on the box. Important, each mosaic tile has a top and a bottom. The bottom is slightly broader than the bottom. I think that's a typo. And the bottom has a smoother surface than the top. When placing your tiles, the top rough side of the tile should face up as shown. Okay, so each of these is going to have a rougher side and a smoother side, and the rougher side will face up. Place the tiles on your box. Move them around until you get the colors and pattern you like. For best results, keep the tiles fairly close. Remember to leave a space in your design for the fabric ruffle. When your design is complete, lift up a tile, lay down a drop of glue, and then press the tile into place. Continue gluing until all the tiles are set. You can decorate the sides of the box with the tiles after the top has dried. Turn the box on its side and work around the box, letting it dry as you go. If you flip it too soon, your tiles may slide. When decorating the sides of the box, keep the tiles below the lid. If you place them too close to the top, your lid will not fit properly. Adding the glitter grout. When the glue is completely dry, squeeze small amounts of glitter grout between the tiles and around any areas you want to highlight. Set it aside to dry. Attaching the ruffle. When your box is completely dry, remove the paper backing from one side of the tape strip. So, we were right, and this is a tape strip for the ruffle. Attach it to the box where you want the top of the ruffle to be. Remove the top paper strip and then press the fabric ruffle against the adhesive. Trim off any excess ruffle as needed. And that is it. So if we look at the example on the box, we can see they made a flower. And then it's hard to tell exactly where the ruffle is actually attached in this because it looks like it's just kind of loose right here. So that is telling me probably that the tape strip isn't going to work very well if they couldn't even get it to work for the product picture. It would be really pretty if we could get the ruffle to attach underneath and come out like this, but I'm not sure the box would still close then because there's not much room in between the lid and the box. But we'll figure that out later. So first, it's time to open the tiles. So we've got some reddish pink, and we've got some clear, and we've got some green, and we've got some pale lavender. So I suppose we should just start placing these and seeing what we come up with. And here we go. I don't think you'll be able to see it. Okay, it doesn't want to focus at all. There, you can kind of see this side is smooth. This side here, you see how it's catching the light, is rough. So the rough is the top. So I have absolutely no plan for these. I suppose we could kind of sort them out first by color and then go from there. I like the flower, but I think I may just do something more abstract. And then we'll have to be careful that we place all of them right side up. Usually when you're gluing things together, especially non-porous things like this, you want to put the rougher side down to give the glue more to adhere to, more to cling to. So I'm a little surprised that the rough side goes up. But we'll see how this works. Okay, so we have some random shapes and some that are more uniform, like this rectangle. And then we have quite a few tiny little circles as well. So, let's see what we come up with. See, and when you put them down on here, the pink comes through and also changes the color, which means the clears show up as pink. And I'm assuming the white glue will dry clear. These become much redder. Maybe we could do something with some of these circles first. These are difficult to pick up, even with nails, when you have them rough side up, because the base is slightly wider than the top. So it is going to be very difficult to carefully pick these up once a design is in place. I'm thinking, why don't we just start gluing them randomly and see where we end up, because I can't imagine trying to get to one in the middle here once I have a design all set up. I do like these colors together without the red in there, so maybe we will skip the red entirely because there are plenty of other pieces here. So maybe we'll skip the red or else use it around the bottom when we're done with the rest. Use it around the sides. So what I'm going to do then just start gluing pretty randomly and we'll go from there. Because who needs a plan, right? So. Let's just start. So we put a drop of glue on the box and then we place a tile, and you can maybe see, I'm not sure, but you can probably tell that there is now a big dollop of white glue beneath there. So like I said, here's hoping it dries clear. And maybe next to it put a little green. Next to that, a little purple. I have to say, this takes more precision and dexterity than I was expecting for a children's craft. My fingernails are getting in the way, and they're not even long. And they're a bit of a mess right now, so I apologize for that. I had to repair a few of them last night, and I haven't gotten to polish them again. That might end up being another video. I'm now wishing that we had enough circles to do the entire top just in circles, because I like the circles and I like these colors together. that's all the clears besides these clears, and we've gotten all the purples, but there's a few more greens that I'm going to sort out before we keep going. Okay, so after we use these up, they'll be all the circles except for the pinks, which I don't really want to use. This may probably end up needing to be a multi-part video too. But we'll just see how things go. Now, can we fit a larger one in here? Yes, good enough. So trying not to have any of the same colors touch anywhere. Which is more difficult when I'm not using one of the colors. But I do believe we managed. Oddly enough, I like it like that, but I guess we'll add some more. Maybe we'll try to fit some of these strange shapes around on this side. And just work randomly and see what fits where. Would fit. Some more green right here. Maybe this little one. A couple of little clears in that area. of run into a problem here because we have a green and a purple and a clear. I guess I could put another green there, and it's not really touching because those are kind of together. OCD tendencies at work. And then over here now we have greens and clear and purple, so again we're kind of stuck. But we'll use a little purple. Can we fit one of these clear rectangles in there? Let's find out. There we go. Okay. Okay, I ran out of space on that recording, so now we're back. I don't think I missed too much, but here we are. Just got a few more to glue at this point. I think I can get this one to fit here. Let's see. Yeah, tight fit because these are finally setting, but did it. It's around this point in a craft project when you start feeling like, yeah, I'll make you fit. You don't want to fit there? No, you're going there. Never let yourself be bullied by craft supplies, because they'll try. This was so much prettier when I just had the circles, but oh well. I suffer from that compulsion to use up all the supplies, which means sometimes I go overboard. But that's what crafting is really all about, Charlie Brown. I wonder if I could fit one more here. Let's find out before I put down any glue. I could, but it looks awfully crowded right there, and then there's nowhere to put the glitter around it. So I think we're going to consider this part of the project done. You can see the glue is still very wet, but I'm hoping it will dry clear like Elmer's. So I'm going to let this dry for a couple of hours and then come back and put on the glitter grout. So shiny. So We're back, and it's not entirely dry yet. You can see a little bit of white still, but the glue is drying and it is becoming much clearer as it dries. So I figured we could go ahead and get this finished up. They're very much set into place, they're not moving. So first, I thought maybe we could do the lace, the trim, and then once we have that around the edge of the box, then we'll do the glitter grout last so we can leave it to sit for a while and dry again. But first, let's figure this out. What I am figuring is that this is the adhesive tape, so if we put it around the side like this and then stick the trim to it, I'm hoping that's what we're supposed to do. I still think it would look better inside, but I can't imagine it staying very well if we try to do that and then we're opening and closing the box at all. So let's see if we can peel this. This kit is supposed to be for ages 5 and up, and if I were a 5-year-old, I would be very, very, very frustrated with this kit. Okay. I'm assuming it's double-sided, unless you're supposed to actually look at the instructions, because this, to me, isn't making sense from one side of the tape strip. Okay. It doesn't feel like it's double, like there's another layer, but let's just go for it. Start it here and try to keep it nice and straight. If I were a 5-year-old at this point, I think my mom would be finishing the project for me while I would go off and play My Little Ponies. Okay, cut off the extra. Now let's see if we can peel the other half of this, the other backing. The adhesive itself is clear. Okay, that makes sense. And once again, we'll clip off the excess. So now we have this nice stickiness. So this and attempt to put it on. I don't think there's any way to do this completely neatly, so I'm just going to kind of let it twist and whatnot as it would like to. Okay, and then again. Trim off the excess. Well, that worked better than I was expecting. Okay, twisted there, but overall, not too bad. Okay, so now we have the trim on, and all that's left is the glitter. So let's see. I'm going to test it out first to see how it comes out. So let's try it here and just see. I want to see how thick it is. Okay. It's just like regular glitter glue. I don't know if you can see the sparklies or not. So we're going to just take the grout and apparently squeeze it between the mosaic tiles, and when it dries it'll be a pretty glittery finish between the tiles. So let's see how this is going to work. It's not too easy to get it down in between the tiles in the tighter spots, but we'll just do what we can. I have to just forcibly squeeze it and hope it goes where it's supposed to go. But like I said earlier, it's glitter. And it's really hard to go too wrong with glitter. Glitter is always right, and glitter should always be included in everything. I'm very much a girly girl when it comes to glitter. This actually is very pretty, shimmery, iridescent glitter. I don't know how well the camera is picking it up. Squeaky glitter too. Okay, I'd like to put some around the edge. We are running low on glitter, but I'm hoping we can get enough out to add a little more grout around the edges so it'll be extra sparkly. I have to admit, I haven't done anything like this in years, obviously, since it's a kid's kit. But I kind of like having the excuse to do this. I think we made it all the way around. did a good job on that glitter. I don't know if you could see how empty it is, but okay. So now the glue has to finish drying and the glitter has to dry. But other than that, I believe we are just about done with our craft. I am not going to bother with the pinky red pieces because I didn't need them, and I don't think this needs anything else around the side. Oh, there's a little spot I missed for glitter. I have no idea if that sound's going to do anything for anyone, but I find it kind of amusing. Okay, well, there we go. I will try to remember to include a picture of the final product once it has completely dried. But I think we're pretty much done. So now we have a new little spot to keep our favorite trinkets. And I might actually use it to hold some jewelry or something. I'm not sure yet. But either way, it was fun to make, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.